Back with another video, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to tap into your masculine's energy. Whoever is tuned in and curious for this reading, I do hope it just finds you well. It's a reading into generally what's going on in your divine masculine's life and what they wish that you knew about the connection right now. Okay, so a lot of you may be in communication with your divine masculine. It may be very on and off. Cycles may be starting again with some of you. And then there may be some of you who are in an energy of just being unsure of where this is all going. So I just thought I'd tap in, and if you are attracted to the reading for some reason, I hope there's a message in here for you, okay? I was really guided to use some particular decks here, and I'm going to start off with the Fairy Tarot. So this is just going to be a general message of just what's going on in their lives, like when they think about what's happening and where they're at, especially just in regards to experiencing some type of awakening since being on this path with the feminine. What's going on with them right now? Okay, so we have the Ten of Summer coming through, or the Ten of Cups in this deck. And it says, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Okay, so the message I'm getting from this card is that that's what he's striving for at this time. In order to come towards you in a really healthy way, I feel like there's a lot of your masculines who are starting to get healthy with their emotions. And by doing that, many of them are starting to spend time with people who genuinely care for them. Okay, so they might be involved in conflict right now if they are in any type of karmic situations, and what they're doing is distancing themselves from karmic partners right now in order to connect with family and be able to communicate with family a little bit more intimately without karmic partners being nearby or close by. Because what I'm feeling for many of your masculines is that the longer they're on this journey with you, the more you guys experience coming together and then separating and coming together and separating. What it's doing is it's creating a really healthy version of your masculine. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups coming through, just the connection with you is exactly what is so fulfilling to them. How do they romantically think of you right now as well, Divine Feminine? Okay, so the Eight of Cups. I feel like in a sense they know that you've walked away, but because you've walked away, it's exactly what put them into this Ten of Cups energy. And I feel like the more you walked away, it wasn't because you didn't love them or you didn't care for them. It was because they might have been engaging in cycles that weren't exactly emotionally fulfilling and repetitive, and there was a lot of drama around you. And I feel like the separation that you guys did experience, and maybe you might have initiated the separation, Divine Feminine, it caused a lot of growth, and I think for the better with the Ten of Cups here coming through, because I think that that's something that your masculine needed, and no one else was able to really give him that spiritual epiphany like you were. And I think that he's always seen himself in this way of having this happy home life, but along the way, the types of people that he surrounded himself with, it's almost like he became those people. You know, the energies were just all intertwined, and he started taking on this persona as though he was just really disconnected from his spiritual self and more focused on material things in life. And many of you saw this firsthand with a lot of your masculines, especially being involved with karmic partners as well that were very either artificial or superficial in some way. But when your masculine connected with you, and what I'm getting for a lot of you is like the way you connected with your masculine in the beginning was just so very casual, but they couldn't help but be drawn to you. It was just this very honest, raw, down-to-earth energy. It made them recognize that part of them that they may have forgotten. And it's almost like you make this masculine want to just kind of pause and take a time out from his circle just to be with you so he can experience parts of himself. Okay, how does he think about this connection right now? Like in this moment when he thinks of the Divine Feminine, what does he think of? What's he learning? Okay, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like he constantly goes through these experiences where, again, there's push and pull because there's a lot of triggering between you guys, especially emotionally. But there's a lot of triggering because it's unlike him to have these deep emotional types of conversation with women in the past. I don't feel like he's let a lot of people see and experience that side of him, which is why maybe a lot of his connections did stay very superficial or very surface level, because he wasn't willing to open up, and he's never met anyone that's make him want to even be vulnerable. He kept attracting superficial partners, and maybe he might not have realized this, but yeah, at this point in time, I really feel like your masculine's trying to say to you that they are in deep contemplation about this connection. You might be feeling it because, one, you might be really drawn to the title of the video because you're also feeling them coming back or making their way back to you, and the universe is asking you, to really contemplate it. How is the feminine perceiving this energy with the masculine's coming back? What's she learning? Okay, so we have discipline. So the message says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, so, for a lot of you, it might be continuing to be in that Empress energy and continue to self-care regardless of what you're feeling spiritually or intuitively. Because maybe in the past, you didn't have that discipline where you would feel him spiritually, and instead of letting him continue to do the work, you would reach out or you would initiate conversation, and, it would continue to trigger you guys to move further apart. Or maybe your divine masculine would do this where, they would communicate and you didn't have the discipline to say, hey, listen, I'm busy right now, or I can tell that we just still need some time apart, or I want to take some time apart still. I feel like there was a part of you that didn't really have this discipline because you wanted to get to this 10 of Cups so quickly, but the universe was like, listen, this connection between you two has to naturally ascend. It can't just get to the 10 of Cups overnight. Okay, and that's why a lot of these cycles with you guys, coming in and walking away from each other and coming in and walking away from each other has happened for so long. But yeah, overall, I really feel like a lot of your masculines are doing a lot of work behind the scene because they're finally realizing that this is what they want. And many of them too are saying through the Eight of Cups card that they're going to court you. Like they're going to be patient and they're going to court you because you deserve it. You've been there, you've been steady, and for those of you who have moved forward and walked away, many of your masculines are in a place of understanding and compassion as to why it is you did that, because they've been doing a lot of reflecting when it comes to that, bringing up old conversations in their head, maybe rereading some of your past conversations that they've saved screenshots of. There's a lot that they're thinking about at this time. Okay, what's a synchronicity you guys can look out for in terms of these messages? Okay, so wings, or even finding feathers as well. It could be a great confirmation. Maybe you're already seeing wings, or maybe you have like tattoos of wings. Angel is something else I think of as well when I do see those wings as well. There might be something significant there where that there's an opportunity here for you two to have a new start. Your person is hoping for a second chance with you. They're actually praying for it. They might be also reaching out to their angels or reaching out to those ancestors or people who have passed on just for spiritual guidance, someone to lean on, someone to express their deepest, innermost thoughts to. So if you happen to see this, it's certainly a confirmation here that a lot of your masculines are really after this 10 of Cups energy with you. And, for a lot of them, they're really willing to do whatever it takes because you are fulfillment to them. They want to experience that in this lifetime. And I feel like they know that you do too. Okay, I hope you guys found this reading well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.